Okay.
We're live.
Yes, we're back.
And
We're gonna keep coming back and back and back again.
Over and over. Why are we back tonight?
Well, because we still have more to talk about our recent trip to Disney for the Moonlight Magic. So
Okay.
remember, we were at Split Stay, and we were
Okay.
at the Saratoga Springs this time.
So we're going to talk about Saratoga Springs tonight.
Yes, we brought you some footage.
Okay.
So
Let's see what we
missed
got.
you, but we brought you some information here to share.
Good stuff.
That's the path that you walk from Disney Springs to the Saratoga Springs.
And the ferry's out.
Yes, the ferry's there. No, it wasn't out. You could have used it, but we just choose to do the
Okay.
walking path. And you will see there some of the cast members in the water
Okay.
area. So it was us that we choose to walk.
Okay. All
Yes.
right.
And actually
Beautiful view.
Yeah, later that evening we did went in the
Ferry.
in the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a nice day, and then since we have that split stay,
Yep.
we were lucky at the Old Key West to get checked in and went in early into our room. But at the
Oh,
Saratoga,
the cast is waving.
yes,
Good to see their smiles.
yep. Well, everybody's always nice.
I know.
And then we couldn't check in into our room early enough on this one. We had to actually wait until past 3 p.m.
Okay.
We went in and tried to check in, but we couldn't, so we left our backpacks at the, what is it called, that place?
Concierge. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we left it there, and we
Or,
went,
no, it's probably Bell Services.
Bell Service, that's the name.
Okay, I'm going to slow this down for a second so we can get caught up.
Yes, so we had to wait for that text message, and whenever we got
Okay.
it, we went back to the hotel.
So you spent time over at Disney Springs then?
Yes, and
Okay.
then actually the original plan was to go to Animal Kingdom, but since we have our suitcase, we left the room a little bit later than what we wanted to.
Okay.
We kind of changed our plans for the day, and we spent the day at Disney Springs.
Okay, and you had a good time, I take it?
Yes, we love Disney Springs.
It's one of our favorite
We have,
places.
yes, and we have few reviews there of the stuff that we ate while we were there waiting for our room. So it was really good. And then we went back to whenever we went to the hotel, luckily there was a golf cart.
Okay, so you took the
So
golf
we were
cart
able
here.
to get with him, and he took us to our room
That's
very
cool.
kindly. Yes. So I was wanting to record a little bit of what was the path from the Disney Springs to the hotel, but it's a little. I'm new at the camera things.
I think it looks great.
So a lot of green areas.
It's beautiful with the trees and
a
that.
lot of trails to walk or go on the bicycle rides, because the good thing about Disney is that you walk a lot or you can do the bicycle.
If you're
rental.
a runner, I bet this would be just
Yes,
amazing.
and you can see people running in there early in the morning. So yes, it is a good place for that.
Okay. It's kind of amazing. You're right in the middle of a metropolitan area and all the trees and greenery. It's just beautiful.
It is beautiful. And then I was trying to get a little bit of footage of how the hotel room looks from the outside, different colors. And they kind of have a similarity with the Old Key West with the pastel colors.
Okay.
However, it's a different style on
Yeah.
their building. The style of the buildings are different. But it was a nice, I seriously love Saratoga Springs. And by the way,
Okay.
this is our home resort. This is one of our home resorts that we
Oh,
have.
good point. We have 125 points, direct points,
Yes.
at Saratoga Springs.
And whenever we talk about direct points, it's the points that we purchased directly from Disney.
Yep. Good point.
And it was really good to stay there. It's actually our first time since we own these points that we were able to stay at Saratoga Springs. Because previously we have been staying a lot at Boardwalk.
Yep. Okay, so you get off and you're here. You just got off the elevator.
We were at the third floor.
Okay.
It is kind of like a good walk there to the room that we got this time.
Kind of like a maze.
Exactly, but it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
It is kind of nice to have those open areas and then closed area and then back to open. So it's really nice. I liked it.
The one thing I noticed is how clean it is. It's just It's beautiful. Disney takes so much pride in their rooms and just the cleanliness. That's awesome.
Yeah, because it looks like it's one of the old hotels.
Uh-huh.
So yes, and it looks clean. Yes.
Okay. So that's interesting how you go back and it's like you're inside of a kind of a hotel area. That's kind of interesting.
Yes, and then this time we used our Disney Experience app
Okay.
to get into the room. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to wait for it, but it is kind of convenient to have it on your phone.
Bella's pulling it up right now.
Isabella was doing it there. And then we could have used our card that we got the day before.
Yeah.
Since the cast member was able to link all our reservations together.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
It was something that we could have done with the same
Yeah,
card.
but look how quick she did it.
She did it right there then.
Okay. So you're going into the room.
Yes.
So, first of all, overall, your first impressions of the room, what do you think?
I like how clean it was, and I like how the style. It really doesn't have much of a Disney again in here, because you don't see that much of you don't see that much of a theme with that Mickey or any of the other characters. But it was like, I love it. It was nice.
Okay. What about the bathroom?
It looks like they redo this bathroom. Right?
Redid it. And they did the refurbishment just a couple of years ago.
Yes, and so you can see they have 2 shower heads.
Yeah, that's nice.
And one of the things that I like about some of the Disney hotels, whenever they have the toilet and the shower area separate from the sink area.
You have a little bit more space.
Yes. And it's not so much the space, but you are able to brush your teeth if somebody's taking a shower. Brush your teeth if somebody's using the toilet. Or
kind of like the Polynesian.
Yes, exactly.
Or Grand Floridian.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. So I like that whenever the bathrooms are... In comparison with Key West, I didn't like that everything was in there.
Yep.
The only one person can use the restroom, and that's it. So.
And I hope I'm saying it right. And if I'm not, everybody... leave comments down there below, please.
And hey, remember, English is my second language, so. And then here, the kitchen, that was another area that I thought it was a little bit bigger. And then, to me, it looks a lot similar to Boardwalk.
Okay.
The distribution of the room with the sink and...
Beautiful vanity.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, the difference is like a Boardwalk have double sink for the... studio.
Okay.
While this one have a single sink.
Okay. The room's gorgeous.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
I loved it. I seriously loved it. It makes you feel like open, clean.
Yeah.
It was nice. I like the flow. I like how they had the pull-out bed. You will see. If you keep going, you will see. I have a little struggle there. But the mattress, they as comfortable as always. There.
Oh, here we go.
There comes a little struggle. Don't judge me. First time using these pull-out things, the pull-out beds. Figured I could do it by myself easier, but...
It looks like you're doing fine. Little struggle.
Nope, a little struggle there.
No.
Yeah, no. So, it's gonna work in here, but I'm...
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you didn't have any problem with that.
It wasn't a problem, but I figured it would be like I can pull it down and it will be easier.
And it was the first time you've ever done it, right?
Yes, my first time ever.
Fair enough.
Yes.
And the theming. Oh, it's beautiful.
It had the horse in there. And that hotel have horses, like the theme of the hotel is all horses. Okay. And when we went to the check-in area, it was you can see the Rapunzel horse, some of the princess horses in there. And that was cute.
That was cute. And you're an animal lover, so.
I know. So, And
what do we have here?
Horses are my favorite, so. Okay, that's something that I want to make sure that we record that because they have the outlets. And they were actually working. But it does have plenty of outlets in the room. Like both lamps have that many. It's usually like you get 2 or 3. And in that one, you see you have 2 to plug in and you also have the USB. Okay. Now, I wish they changed it to since the iPhone and everything had changed to the USB-C.
Yeah, I hope that's going to be a while. One of these days, maybe.
But it was nice. It was nice to have all those outlets around.
And your view?
And the view was cool. We had the view towards the pool. And that pool in particular has the area where you have a little restaurant. I won't say restaurant, but it's kind of
Okay.
like a bar that you can
Yeah.
go order some, like a chicken fingers for the
Okay, like a little
girls.
quick serve.
Or that you want to have a drinks. There are drinks,
Okay.
soft drinks, and also like adult beverage too.
Oh, it's
It
beautiful
is
though with the
beautiful. I loved
trees
it. It was
and the greenery and the walkways again.
Yes, yes, it was. I really loved it. And the balcony was big enough. It wasn't like a little small like the one we stay at the Old Key West. This
Okay.
one have a more room.
Kind of reminds me once again. You talked about boardwalk with the 2 chairs and the table there. Maybe just a little smaller, but once again, really nice.
Yes.
I love going out there and eating one of my cookies from Gideon's, a cup of coffee, and just people watch, especially the lifeguards.
Yes.
I love early in the morning when they're getting everything ready. They're going through their routine around the pool. They're cleaning. I love to see the cast members that are lifeguards.
Yeah, I don't think that this pool have a lifeguard because it's a little pool.
Okay.
So you know how the quiet pools don't have a
I
lifeguard?
didn't know that, but okay.
Yes.
Now the one thing
and the other thing, sorry to interrupt you,
No.
but right there by the vanity, by the dresser, you can see how it has more outlets.
Okay, right over there to the side, if everybody can see that on the side. So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
And it was a good location, I thought, because
Now I see you have a place here to sit, like a bench, because I didn't really notice any chairs. And if you put the couch down, and it typically, if I'm being honest, we always throw stuff on those chairs anyway, don't we?
Yes.
And kind of push them out of the way?
Yes.
Okay.
So here they had the bench, and actually those bench have, like that bench has a drawers, 2 drawers to come out.
Okay, so you have storage under the beds, in the vanity, or in the cabinet,
Yeah, dresser.
in the dresser, there we go. And then also storage in there. So yeah, and then the closet. So you have a lot of storage in.
Yeah.
And I love the finishes. It is so pretty.
Yes. And especially I prefer the flooring to be that type of flooring than
The
the
laminate
carpet.
type,
Yes. I don't like carpet.
The Imagineers, yeah, beautiful job.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
And then I like how there is a little cabinet to keep things
Okay.
tight. Okay, that right there was interesting thing that happened. The blanket that comes in. With Isabella didn't like the smell. It was kind of smelling a little weird.
A little musty.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but we called the
Guest services?
no, what is the other one for?
The housekeeping.
Housekeeping. We called
Okay.
housekeeping, and they took care of us really fast. And
That's awesome.
done.
Okay, and you got a new one and everything was good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your overall take on the room?
Love it. I seriously love it.
So anything...
No, I'm actually looking forward to the next trip that we go over there in fall break.
Okay. Yep, we're
Because-
going back.
Yes.
Fall break for a few nights. And where are we staying?
At the Saratoga Springs, and there will be a full stay. We don't
Yep.
have any split rooms.
What I should have said, what type of room are we staying at?
2-bedroom.
Okay, that is kind of a first for us.
Yes, and I'm excited about it.
Okay. Yeah, I am too. A place that big with a kitchen. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this is like.
Yes.
Okay, so you walk out, and where are you going?
Okay, this is the path that we were going back out to go to Disney Springs because we had a dinner reservation that night. Paddlefish.
At Paddlefish. Okay.
Paddlefish.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, and I like the view and how you can see that.
Kind of an earthquake going on.
Well, Antonella was recording.
Okay, so the 12-year-old getting her experience.
Yes, and she was
I
helping
appreciate
out,
that.
so.
Good for her, though.
Actually, and then I don't blame her, I blame the camera.
The stabilization wasn't working
thought,
real well.
Yes, we thought it was working better than what actually was.
Look at the rock. It's just, landscape-wise, it's just gorgeous. The big balloon there in the back and the boat.
Mm-hmm. And then I love how you can
There's
see.
paddlefish.
Yes, you can see that. And then, you're going to see a little bit, as we keep walking, the volcano from Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love that thing.
Okay.
Because I love how it gonna have the fire,
The flames come out. Yeah,
yes.
it is so cool.
And the noise that it
Oh,
makes.
there you guys are.
Yeah. That was a really closed up.
That's all right. Good photo. Yeah, Rainforest Cafe, for any of you that have not seen it, it is so cool. The volcano theme just explodes at night. It is in daytime it's cool. Night it's even cooler because you can really see it. And it's frequent.
Yes, it happens really often, so I love it.
And you can hear
and
it.
A lot of people enjoy to take pictures and videos in the area, so I know I'm not the only one
Yep.
that loves it so much.
Well, there's paddlefish.
Yes,
you said
and
you were
they
going
look
over.
so pretty.
Are we going to have a review of paddlefish?
I prefer to avoid that.
Uh-oh. Was the food good?
The food was good. I was just
So the food was good.
Happy with the server.
We'll leave that alone then.
Yes.
It happens. Short-staffed in these times.
And
I
probably
can
we
understand.
were busy, tired, and I was having less patience to wait. I don't know.
Okay.
But you can see also like how pretty the buildings are. So.
Okay.
Oh, and that concludes our video for today.
So how was your overall experience with Saratoga Springs and being so close to Disney Springs?
I love it. I love how the proximity with Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if because of the event, but we were able to ride the bus from Saratoga Springs directly to Typhoon Lagoon.
Okay.
I'm confused because some of the buses were having like Disney Springs and then say Typhoon Lagoon on their, you know how they have
Their
on the
panel,
top.
their info panel. Yeah.
And so I'm confused a little bit if that's how they go, like if they go first to Disney Springs, then after the park.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
not
it made
sure
a loop.
how they do the thing, but because of the moonlight magic, we got to go directly to it. We didn't have to, we don't have to go around Disney Springs or anything. So that was good.
All right. So you loved it.
Loved it.
All
I'm
right.
actually thinking this was a short trip, but we got so much out of it.
It sounds like you did a lot. You got to see a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. For you out there, you don't have to take some of these long trips. The flight, like we talked about in the first video, you went through Spirit and found really inexpensive tickets. Don't get to carry much. Warning.
Yeah, one backpack. Because at the time you start adding up everything that they want you to add up, it's not really a deal.
Yeah, not a savings. So, yeah, you have to be a miser yourself and watch what you do.
Mm-hmm,
okay?
Mm-hmm. But we did good. I think we did it. We did what we... And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about having points, Disney points, because you really don't have to break the bank or what is it called whenever you say like
your budget.
Yes, you can go and have fun in a budget, and sometimes you don't even need to go to the parks. Disney has so many things going on in the hotels. They have so many attractions. We have a little bit footage that we can share in the future, but it has to do with like the community hall that you go and have activities.
And how was that?
That was really cool. We didn't get to do any activities because like our time was limited.
Okay.
And you had the arcade and you had the little ping pong tables.
That's cool.
So many different things that you can do. That is really like if you want to just go away for
a true resort.
Yes, and have fun and enjoy being away from home, doing something different. That's one of the benefits of owning DVC points. That you can just go whenever.
As long as you can make a reservation.
But most likely you can always make a reservation at your home resort like we did with the Saratoga Springs. Because by the way, Saratoga Springs is our home resort.
Yep, said that. So, all right, everybody. If you have any comments, any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you don't mind, we'd love if you subscribe and like our video. If you don't, please share with us what we can do better. Also, call out again. If you have an upcoming vacation and you would like to do an interview with us, and we'd love to hear the pre and post. Just your experiences, the great parts that took place on your trip and that. And we'd love to be able to to share that with everybody out there on YouTube. So,
Yes.
anything else?
No, thank you for watching us. Thank you for spending this time with us, and hopefully we have some good information, tips
Hopefully
to
you
share
enjoyed
with
it.
you, and we will be back.
We'll be back. Bye, all.